All right, so we are implementing a trie in Rust. I don't really know Rust, and so this is going to be terrible. And yeah, let's get started, and we'll answer questions as people come in and ask them because I'm sure it will happen. I'm gonna just replace this shit though, and we're just gonna change this. Hey, what's going on, Haas? I'm doing all right. That is fucking loud. I'm good. I don't know what I'm doing right now with Rust, and I've spent a lot of time reading and trying to figure this shit out. So you're gonna see me like fucking up a lot, but otherwise it's pretty good. I'm trying to build this, and I've realized that like all the projects I want to do in Rust are all like really terrible projects to do in Rust because they're all like tree based, and apparently trees are hard to do because of the type system and the bar checker. It's kind of an awkward way to think about these data structures. Um, um, of char to box. We're gonna get rid of this. And probably get rid of this as well. We don't need that either. So what we're doing is we're building up this recursive data structure where the trie is like the building block, so it's like the node in the tree. And basically the way that it works is every node has a hash map in it. So at the very top, you'll have a hash map with as many possible keys as you have characters to insert into it, and then the child or the value of that is basically a trie corresponding to that letter or that character. So you can do things like represent a dictionary or a whole bunch of words that will give you very, very, very fast lookup and insertion. Basically, you can insert in O of n and look up in O of n. Insert and look up in O of n, which is O of n. Yeah, I mean you'll walk it in n. Whereas like with a hash map and trying to store all the values in it, or like a you can do things like prefixes. I guess is like the benefit is you can basically walk the tree and say like, does this thing exist in this, and is it like a does it exist in the trie, and is the trie doesn't have a prefix of this thing I'm looking for. Like for instance, say we wanted to look up, the word. Wow, this is really fucking hard because I'm not paying attention really. We want to look up the word or the path. This is what my actual use case is looking up file paths on a file system. So say you wanted to like insert dict words and etc pass wd and etc shadow. So you insert all these things into here and it creates this like tree structure. And I can say, does the word actually we're gonna do it this way. Does the file user share dict words? Does this exist in the trie? Do we know about this path? And so by walking this, we'll go character by character. I just pointed at it, character by character through um, very, very quickly and determine whether or not user share is a prefix of, or a prefix of this thing exists in there. So we'll get to the end of user share, and we know that this, up till here, it exists, and then so we can say a prefix of this thing does exist. And that's sort of what my use case is. And I'm not going to write this in Rust, the real thing, at least right now. The real one would be in Java, but I figured there's probably a million implementations of tries in Java, and I might as well use this as an excuse to learn some Rust. So the way that we're going to do this is iteratively, so we don't have giant recursive call stacks. I don't know if Rust will do tail call recursion, and I don't particularly want to look that up right now. Recursion will just, or iteration will just be like a pretty simple way to do this. So this might compile. I don't know. Attempted access a field try on type try. Right. We're gonna look up children. Entry C. Ooh. What does entry return? Rust, hash map. I think it returns a type of entry. Entry. Gets the given key's corresponding entry. And so this is going to give us how do I unwrap this though? Maybe I don't want entry. That's probably a different get. This is what I want, and it's going to give me an option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say sum. Get and let's see. We're gonna match current, and we're gonna look for some or we're gonna look for none. And if it's none, what we're gonna do is we're going to insert this into current. So current insert C try new. I can't overwrite it yet. I have to create it, and then we do current get C, and we're going to unwrap it because we know that it exists. I think this, it doesn't like that. We're going to say we don't care about this for right now. Yeah. Do I have to like do a thing? type. Wait, did I not unwrap it? Oh. Maybe I want to do a flat. Basically, we don't have this doesn't exist yet because it's none. So I'm losing track of where I'm at. Oh, we can just do it this way. Self, children, insert. Okay. And then we're gonna go, and that should get us what we need. Fucked up somewhere. Oh, actually, we don't want the unwrap. We do want this to be a. Uh, 1 second. So we have a wrong type still. No method on type. Option. I have to unwrap the option. Wait. Maybe I don't want it to be an option. Maybe I want it to be. Because I know I'm going to have it. Yeah. So I know I'm going to have it. At this point. And what is get return? Get returns an option. So we could also just do get C. And then we could still do current insert, and then current get. What's the problem here? I need it to be a box try. And this might have to change to RC. It wants to be a reference to a char. Okay. And then the last one here is we expected a hash map of type char to box try and found an option of box try. Wait, oh, because right, because we're gonna get the value back. We can set current to just self. And then current children get Okay. Now we're a reference to a trie instead of a. Why do I have a reference? Oh, self. My bad. So now we're a reference to a trie, and it's found an option to a box to a trie. Ooh. If we do the boxes then in the beginning, that'll. And then we have to unwrap it. Get unwrap. We know that exists. So we're creating, and this needs to be a reference to the box. Wait, what? Oh, I have to dereference it. Cannot move out of borrowed context. Do I need to do ref? No, it's not. It's not ref. We have the reference. We want. Hey, Nicholas Camino, what's going on? Um, we want this to be the owner, and it. So why does this? How do we get self dereferenced? Oh, we can't. It needs to be a pointer. It needs to be a reference, otherwise it will take ownership. Why doesn't this work? This doesn't work because. Oh. This needs to be a reference. But if we do this as a reference, I think we're going to have to use like lifetimes for this. Because. No, see, that's wrong. Where the fuck? So what is this? This is line 23. Oh. No, wait. It's not that. It's. Do you get. Hold up. So. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we have a reference to the box, and inside is a trie, but we want a reference to a trie. But we don't. We want the reference to the trie. So put that in there. Oh wait, no, not that. Wait, why do I have a reference? But yeah, I don't know if that will. It's expecting a reference to the trie. I don't think that's going to help. Incorrect close delimiter. Current. Oh. Yeah, so I mean, I'm still not, and I don't remember how ref works. It's like this weird. Expected nothing. And found an option. Does insert return an option? What does insert do? Oh, is it not insert? Is it put? What the fuck is insert? There. Insert does return an option. Inserts a key value pair into the map. If the map did not have this key present, none is returned. Wait, what? Inserts a key value pair into the map. Okay. Then it returns that. So we're expecting a. Wait. I am so confused. So. And it found an option. Why does it think that that is. Inserts a key value pair into the map. If the map did not have the key present, none is returned. Oh, if it didn't have a present, did not have a present, none is returned. If the map did have the key present, the value is updated and the old value is returned. That's not what we want. We do want to ignore that though. Okay. And then current equals current children get C unwrap. I fucked something up here, but what did I fuck up? Oh, it doesn't like the ref. There. Insert. What's the get, not the insert? Oh, because it's expecting to put a uh, a try in, so it retains ownership, and we have to return. I think that no, because now we have. Why is that? We gotta dereference this somehow, but we can't. Fuck, how do I even do this? We can't take ownership of self, Can we? Rust method take ownership. Taking ownership makes sense when the object is invalidated by the method. Imagine a method iterator drop implemented as returning a new object instead of modifying the existing one. Calling additional methods on the original iterator would lead to inconsistencies. So what do? We need to, we're always going to have to do it this way. And what we're going to have to do is take a reference to the trie inside the box. Maybe we need to switch from box to RC then, so we can get a weak reference. That, or we can borrow it. I wonder if we can you borrow from a box? Into downcast. No. Yes, we can borrow. That's what we want to do. No method borrow found on type. Items traits can only be used if the trait is in scope. The following traits implemented but not in scope. Perhaps use a use for it. Okay. Use core borrow. Oh, so this is part of core. We don't have to do this. I don't have to do that, do I? I really want to know what to do. Instead of passing the object by value, objects may pass by reference. The compiler exactly guarantees it's borrow checker. The reference always points to all objects. This is why. Okay. The question is, how do we borrow? Wait, so the items in the trait can only be used. Let's try it. Oh, but I'd have to take ownership of it. Right? The trait is not implemented for type box try. I have to implement borrow. Um, how do I implement this trait? Um, wait, can I just literally do that? Hold up. Let's try this. Impl borrow. Impl t borrow. Borrow. Can I just return self? Does that work? Wait, borrowed is undefined. Or oh, try. Wait, what did it not like? It didn't like box try. That's what it needs to return a. Cannot define inherent impl for type outside of. How the fuck do I implement borrow? I don't know if I need the lifetime, but I might. Wait. Wait, I don't want that, do I? Let's not use borrow. Let's try something else. Let's try using RC instead. We're gonna swap this. This is what we want. We're gonna get downgrade. Expected a box because it's still up there. Okay. No. No, but the downgrade found for type RC in the current scope. Oh right. Because we have to do RC downgrade. It's downgrade. Even this, I'm not sure something else we want. So maybe what we do is instead of this, we make this a week. Can I do that? Can we do week new? Use standard RC week. And then here we would not do that. We don't need that. So this function takes 0 parameters, but 1 was supplied. Can I not create a new week? Unstable. Shit. I feel like this is kind of hacky, and I don't know if that's needed or not. Now we're back to this problem of shit. But now we don't. So this isn't an RC. So I don't know. See, this is our problem. I need a weak reference to it, but I can't create a weak reference until I create a. Maybe we should just do this recursively. It might solve our problem of ownership. And just say fuck it. So like you take a reference to a trie, and you take a character. Oh no, you would take a string. Okay. That's like super expensive to clone that every time. 1 second. I guess maybe I need to stop thinking about like performant code and start thinking about just how to solve it. Because that's kind of my problem right now is that I'm trying to avoid doing things like copying data all over the place and all kinds of like stupid things. But I mean, I suppose I could take. I wonder if we can do it that way. So, like, hold up. We're gonna do this. What does string chars return? Chars returns this thing, and this is an iterator. And I think what this means is that I can pass it. So string chars. So we're going to do this. And after the match, we're going to call insert. And we're going to pass current. And we're going to pass the iterator. And this is going to be chars iter. I don't even need that. So let c equal iter next. No. Count last. Next returns an option. What does size hint return? If yeah, so here we would just do the same match. So if there's no characters left, then we're gonna move all this shit around. Why do I want to learn Rust? I want to learn Rust because it's a systems level language that gets cross compilation supposedly pretty easily. It's performant, and it's very type safe, or very safe in general. And it doesn't have a runtime, and it's basically what will hopefully is one of the options of something that could potentially replace C++. I mean, it's not going to do that anytime soon, but it's in the same class of languages and solves a lot of the same problems and allows it to work on a lot of the same problems. I've been doing a lot with Go and Java and a bunch of other languages, and those are all great, but they have runtimes, and there's certain things that are just really nice to not have to worry about runtime for, like writing like a kernel module or a kernel or firmware for an embedded device. And the assurances you get from something like Rust are just nice. Whereas there's a lot more you can do wrong in other languages like C++ or C. All right. So we're going to take current. But oh. Well, we're not going to have a return anything. Insert, we'll just insert. So we get the next character. And if there's a character, if there's nothing, then we return. Maybe if let's better here. Otherwise, we just stop. So if it's this, then we continue on with insert. And we do current. This is where we look it up. So we do get it with the lookup in the current one. Get C. And there. Oh, we have to check to see uh, if it's there. See, this is what I don't like. Like this whole like you can't bail out early. So we got our next. And we need to take next and we have to determine if something's in it. So this is super nasty code, but all right, otherwise none. We have to insert then, basically. And this is where this happens. We do some of this shit. Basically, we create our new trie. We take next children insert. And otherwise, we just insert next is our next try and iter. Otherwise, we create this new t. Oh, hold t. Don't care about that. And then put this into current. I think that's it. I think that implements the algorithm. We get the next character. If it exists, then if it exists, then we do this shit. Otherwise, we don't. If it exists, we get the next character. Wait, no. We don't need this. We get the next character. If it exists, then we get the current. We get the value of the current node, and if that exists, then we insert. Otherwise, we create a new one and then insert, and then we go forward. See, I wonder if I have to actually bind this, though, or will it complain? I'm going to just do this really quick. I don't actually want this implementation right now. It doesn't like something. Oh. There's at least a few things it doesn't like. We're going to fix that, though. Type name current is not defined. Oh, I did it backwards. Try iter. Okay. Standard stir chars. Okay, it's better. Expected 35. It really wants this. Oh, because it can't take ownership. That's why. This will also have that issue, and this will also have that issue. And if we do it this way, then we don't have to. Oh wait, I think this. Oh, wait. If we do it this way, we might not need the RC anymore. That's right. And then this doesn't. We do want this to take ownership of this. And then the insert should not be a C because I guess it expected that. Okay. If this works, like holy shit. Cannot borrow a mutable argument iter as mutable. That's fine. We'll make this iter. Is it before? Cannot borrow immutable field children as mutable. Oh, fuck. Get that. Cool. We're so close. We are so close. I think we can do this. Cannot borrow field children is mutable. We might be able to make this. Let me look this up really quick. We might need to make a method that returns it out of it. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we can. I thought you couldn't make these mutable. It's unexpected. Why is it unexpected? My first language, I don't know. I did a lot with C and PHP. Those are like probably like the two that I really learned well, and kind of did them both at the same time, alternating between them on different projects. When I was really young, I played with Basic a lot, but like, I didn't really know it that well. I thought you couldn't make members mutable. Like, this is a thing, I think, in Rust. Hold on, people are fucking shit up outside my house. 1 second. I guess you can only do it if you're using lifetimes. Wait, what's that say? No need for lifetime immutability shouldn't be abstracted over. Nah, it's not. It's not bad. It's my roommate has people over, and I heard something crash. So how do we borrow it mutably? But there is no self. Wait, so values differ in mutability. How do I... Shit. The value is different mutability. Can I just specify it as mute? Or does that not work? This error occurs when the compiler is able to infer the concrete type of a variable. It can occur for several cases, most common of which is mismatch. This is a generic error. It's not a mutability error. So what's the actual error I'm seeing? This function takes two parameters, but one was specified. Ooh, it's totally there. There are definitely two things there. Is there an error message for this? Let's see. Oh, cool. It doesn't really tell me what I need to know. I know what the error is. I just don't know how to solve this. It expected a mutable copy. Oh, I wonder if I can just do a get mute. Yeah, hold up. There's gotta be like a get mute hash map thing. This is box. This is get mute. Yeah, that's what we want right there. I think this will work. All right, so we can't borrow. I'm sure it was, because in C you don't get a hash implementation, so you have to do your own hashing function, and or I mean, you don't have to use hashes. You can use whatever you want. You can use an array, which it wouldn't be that hard in C, assuming you know C well, and to not have to care about performance. Like it wouldn't be that hard to do it. Cannot borrow Ehrlich, the hair, or what? I love that show though. I mean, it's like a real life for me, unfortunately, but it's great. Cannot borrow current children as mutable more than once at a time. Oh, right. Line 39 is the problem. So here's the issue. So we're borrowing it. We're borrowing it mutably here, but do we need it mutably here? So insert on 35. Fuck. Okay. The problem is that it's still in scope because we're in the block. Shit. I guess we could do it this way. Current children get, do get mute, and we won't do the get here. We'll do contains, and where's contains key? Yeah, so then we'll do contains key, and we'll do true and false. I think that might get us around the problem. I need to unwrap it. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I have to unwrap this too. And we know that's safe because we're checking contains. It works! Holy shit, it fucking works. All right. Cool. Let's oh fuck, it works. That's so cool. Sweet. All right, let's try this. Try new. Oops. Try equal that. And we're gonna insert insert and try chars test. Oh, let's do this. User share. Let's see. All right. It doesn't like that. Oh yeah. Oops. Can I do this? I don't know if that works. How do you pass a mutable reference? Maybe it'll just make it mutable. It'll figure it out. How do I specify that it's mutable? Oh, I just have to make it mutable. That would help. What? Wait, so it found a mute. Why? Why is it not passing it as mutable? What? Well, we can try doing it this way. Mute try equals. And then I just do that. Holy shit, that worked. Sweet. This is really janky, and I don't know how to fix this. I don't like this having to do this crap. But that's fucking cool. I wonder if I can pass it though. Is that all right? Well, let's try something else now. Prefix. We're gonna do try. And it's just gonna be a reference to a try. And I think what I have to do is we're gonna have to do because this is really janky to have to pass in the chars as the thing looking it up. So I think what we'll end up doing is we'll end up creating an external function and a internal function. The internal function will be this recursive one, and the external one will be to take a string, and it'll just wrap it. But fucking cool. All right, so we're gonna do immutable iter, and it's gonna get type chars, and it's gonna return a bool. And we're gonna look up whether or not the prefix is in here. So if let some iter next. So if there's continuing to be characters that we can run, we're gonna go. So we're going to okay. So if we have a character, then we're going to check if the children or try children contains key C. If it's true, then we're going to call prefix try. Try children get. We don't need mutable. Just do get. Character unwrap. And dir. And if it's false, then we're going to return false. Wait. Oh, fuck. We gotta make this a reference. Doesn't like. Oh, that. Cool. All right. We're gonna do print line, and we're gonna do prefix of try, and we're gonna do. Let's see if dog is a prefix. I fucked something up here, didn't I? First of all, I have to do that. I think I forgot a, yeah, there. False. That should be false. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do that. That's true. That's not right. Wait, is it right? Oh, wait. And then we have to specify. There has to be a boolean in here. Um, boolean, or it's going to be boundary bool. All right. Um, and so insert. We're about to set boundaries. So else, if there's try return try boundary. Oh wait, no, we just want to do that right here. All right, so that's there. If it's next. Else we just need to set current boundary equals true. Boundary is false. Okay. So that's interesting. That's expected. User share dict words. That's not right. Ooh, we're close. We're so close. I feel like it's going off by one error. Like we're going too deep, and then it's yeah. So 1 second. User share dict words. So if we're out, then the current one equals true. Oh, that's incorrect, or the logic is slightly incorrect. We have to return here too. Try boundary. I don't need that. Cool. Let's verify this worked again. So we're gonna do, that's correct. We'll do dog. We'll do user sure, and this should be false. And we'll do Etsy. We'll also do Etsy. True, false, false, true, true. That's correct. That's false. That's true. That's true. That's true. We did it. Wait, true, false, false, true, false, false, true, true. Yeah, sweet. All right. So my implementation works. Let's add let's turn it into a library. Let's add some external functions. Also, let's rename this to try rather than current. Everything should still compile. Select the same values. Good. Cool. Let's do some external functions. Fn insert. Try. Mute. Try. String. Okay. Extern fn prefix. Try is a reference to a try, and everyone call me Ehrlich. All right, I'm fine. Prefix try string chars. Not much. I'm just really excited I got this working. I have been working on this for a little while. Rust is really fucking hard. Like, it's a very different way of thinking about things that I haven't had to really do in the past. And so it's kind of just weird. And I just fucked stuff up. Oh, wow, that's bad. Oh, yeah, there's no overloading. Fuck. Prefix, recurse, insert. Oh, we can just do like underscore. I don't know what the fucking. I don't know what like people use in Rust world to like denote like private versus public. I'm sure there's a better like cleaner solution to this, but for now we're gonna do it this way because fuck, I don't know. Line 32. Yeah, I just need to prefix these with the underscores. This function takes one parameter, 2 are supplied. It shouldn't take. The fuck do you mean it takes? No, it totally takes. Oh. It's also a typo, and they should have caught that for me. Right. Oh, is extra not what I want? I want pub. That's what I want is pub. I understand what you mean by it's by default it's private. What I mean is since there's no method overloading or function overloading in Rust, what's the naming convention for something that if I want to have a internal function named the same as an external function, is that okay? Or like, will the pub shadow it? Like, this isn't valid, right? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like complaining here, and I don't think this is related. This is something else. Uh, right, but I mean, I don't want to build this as a trait. This isn't like a trait type of thing. Um, One sec, I have a different issue though. It found it. Oh, can I not do it? Oh, we'll pass it in as a string, I guess, and we'll just. Shit, I don't really want to do that either though. Can you not do string literals? I guess these are what stirs. Um, this is pub. Um, we'll fix this in a minute, or we'll do the naming in a minute. I just want this to work. Rust stir to string. Common type of string type ownership over as closure function borrowed counterpoint primitive stir. Right. So I want that's we just need to do like the string from still janky, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of like the one thing I've noticed about Rust, and maybe it's because I just don't know it well enough to like not do these janky things. But I feel like it's like there's a lot of like moving types around just to get it into the right format you want, so that it doesn't conflict with the borrow checker. Um, Insert Etsy. Did I miss something? Oh yeah. Um, right. Is it from? Yeah. It's on the it's a method basically. Oops. So that should fix it. Private type in public interface. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. We'll make try public also. It's gonna have to be. Not all control paths return a value. Consider removing that semicolon. Line 32. Oh yeah, default returns. I always forget that. All right. So this should still work. Same values. So now my question is, if I want to have an internal or like a private insert and a public insert, what's the naming convention, or what do I do to make that happen? Because I assume that since there's no method overloading in Rust, I can't just do this. Like this is gonna be a problem because I'll have two symbols that have the same name. Right. Not the error that I thought it would be though. Like this is, and this is, but I guess it, and you don't want to use their trait system. Well, so how would I do this as a trait, or like what? How would I use traits to do this? That's, I guess, what I don't understand is like why traits would be useful here. Um, like, am I just gonna define a trait um, that just gives you insert, and you just bring that in? So those are your public methods. So I guess it would be um, like pub trait. I don't know if you do this. Try. How do I define a trait? I always forget. I haven't done this enough yet. Rust define trait. Yeah, so it's just this. And I would just put these in here. Oops. Um, and then would this give me access because it's scoped inside the trait? And I could just do this. So it'd be like try prefix, and then try insert. Does that work? I fucked something up, but I guess you can't use pub inside. No associated item named prefix found for type try. Oh, fuck! It wouldn't be try. It'd be like, here, we'll do it that way. It's fucking janky, but whatever. I just need to separate the two types for right now. Annotations require cannot resolve underscore. What the fuck does that even mean? What? What do you mean? This error occurs when the compiler doesn't have any information to unambiguously choose an implementation. Uh, oh, I also did this wrong. I can't define it in there. It'd have to be impl trait insert and then prefix. It would be impl trait. This would be impl. The trait. Well, so can I define? See the trait into reader. Okay. Into just give me the fucking thing. I just want the source. All I want is the source. You specify the methods in the trait. Right, so can I specify the implementation of them in the trait, or do I have to just do it like is it just like a definition of the prototype? Like, is this valid? And I guess the other problem though is that this still, or yeah, a signature, not a prototype. It's the type, it's the function signature. Um, the problem though is that based on the scoping rules, from what I understand, this insert right here will still refer to this insert right here and not this insert. And so we still have a scoping problem or a naming problem. And I don't know how to solve that. I want to find this though. I want to find the actual. Do they have a link in here? I don't want to read this on stream, but I guess it's a short article. So Rust doesn't have function or method overloading built in, but you can use the extremely flexible trait system to get something very much like it. Let's imagine we're writing a simple HTTP server framework and we'd like to expose the method on a response representation to set the body of the response. Since our response stores the body as a reader trait object, we can just write a simple method which accepts a reader. So implement response. But so does impl, if I don't have a trait defined, will that define me a trait or not? Let's write a typical use case. Reading from arbitrary reader. Res set body box new get reader. Why would you box the reader if you're just going to pass it as a reference? Okay. So trait into reader. Close to getting reader over some type. We'll just write a trait for converting to that type. Okay. We'll change our response method to be a generic over that trait. The element is when he is open to into reader for path and also for string. So would I define, I guess, this trait and then just implement it on try? So try t for try. And so then this would go up to here, basically. Right, but we still don't get out of the scoping issue. Like we still have this whole problem where we still don't know, we can't get access to the thing we actually care about. So I mean, we can do now try dot insert, which is cool. I mean, this is a lot nicer. Um, wait. So it would end up being self, right? But whoops. Hold up. Let me not do this yet. I want to save this. Let me put this into Git really quick because I'm gonna fuck up and it's gonna be really shitty. Um, hold up. Let me get rid of this and this and this and this was all good. I'm gonna rename these things back with the underscore prefix, and we're gonna set a checkpoint really quick. This is cool. It works, but I want it to get better. And then these are just no, we don't need that. All right. Oops. All right. What language I normally use? I'm all over the place. At work, I've been using right now a lot of Java, but I've written a lot of Go over the past 3 years. Uh, I know C pretty well, a lot of PHP, a lot of Ruby. Done work with assembly in x86, and I don't know, a handful of the languages I'm semi-familiar with. Um, I like Go for some things, uh, but there's a lot of like I literally pick the worst fucking projects to do everything in. Like, so a lot of what I do is related to parsing and understanding content, and so a lot of the work time I work with trees, and apparently trees are really fucking awkward and weird to work with in Rust because of how the borrow checker works and how you do traversal and ownership. And I've kind of hit that and tried to like kind of figure out like how to work around that and make code work, but um, like straight up using Rust just to like do like algorithmic stuff. I was doing like Euler with it, and that wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty okay. But as soon as you start working with like data structures and having to pass around like ownership, like that's where I've had like a really hard time with Rust. Um, Go I picked up super quick. Um, Yeah, I have seen that. It's a really interesting talk, and some of the parsers I've written in Go, I've taken ideas from that. One of the ones I worked on like last year is somewhat based on the system he wrote, using the channel and emitting tokens out through it. I thought it was a good talk. Um, let me. All right. Point. All right, sweet. All right, perfect. Now, let's figure out how to make this not as awful looking. So we have our trie. But see, the whole reason I moved away from using methods was the ownership problem. Um, it was I couldn't transfer. I couldn't let a child take ownership of the parent. And I don't know that we can avoid that by doing this trait system. Basically, my issue was that, say we're doing this, we have insert be a method on trie, and for the sake of argument, it should be no different whether we define this inside of a trait or whether we define it inside of oh, maybe it is, because this doesn't turn into self. This state, well, does it? If we make this a trait, that's it. No, it'll. I don't know. We'll try it. So, trait. Trie methods for lack of a better word. We'll use this. There's insert and there's prefix. Okay. And we're going to implement this trait. Trie methods for trie. And these are the methods that are going to go in there. All right. And we still haven't solved the problem of this shit. So can we do? Will this work? I guess is the bigger problem, or bigger question. And can we pass self that way? Self. Does this still work? It doesn't. Unresolved name prefix. Oh, right. These are now methods on trie. Cool. And then this will be okay. Okay. But not in the trait. And so let's go fix that really quick in the trait. Wait. Has incompatible type for trait. Expected a defendant try. Right, the input must satisfy the trait. Did I not? Okay. Still works. Cool. So there should be no difference then if we bring this into here and we don't make this cool. Okay. And so we don't actually need this. So I don't need method overloading specifically. So I guess my question is, so we turn this into methods, and that's cool. How do we? What do we do about the naming of this? Because that is ultimately the question. We still don't have a good solution for that. But I did get this working as methods, which I didn't know how to do before, and I'm actually like really like excited that that worked. Like I have a slightly better understanding now of the borrow checker and working around it. Like there's probably a convention for this, and I don't know what it is. You know what we can do? We can ask an IRC. I'm sure that someone there will be happy to tell me why my code is terrible. Do we need chars? Oh, we do need chars. I have my bouncer set up. I don't really. Oh, fuck. Mozilla's like their own thing, don't they? Mozilla.net, I think. What did I actually do there? It was a connector server. Yeah. Addition of temporary servers command is currently disabled. Fuck you. All right, I'm gonna get that set up later. We're just gonna go into RC. Install. Of course you don't. Fuck this. All right, hold up. Let me take this off my screen really quick so that I can log into something and not disclose where all my shit is. Give me 1 second, and I promise that we'll be back on. Let's see if this works, because I don't know if it's going to. That didn't disconnect. That's what I actually want to be on, though. That's fine, whatever. I got what I needed. All right. Ah, fuck you. All right. I think it's just that. Yeah. Cool. Nick J. Rosner underscore is fine for right now. Let's paste bin this shit really quick. Just.github. Hopefully nothing secretive is here. I don't know. Try Rust. Cool. What Vim plugin are you using for multi-line input? Oh, that's actually not a plugin. That's it's visual block mode, and it's standard. So all you do, like go to the place that you want to start doing it from, and you do Control V, and that will go into visual block mode, and you can see it down here, V block, and then you can use your normal JKL semicolon to move into the blocks you want, or if you don't like just want to insert, you just go straight down. And then to go into insert mode, you do Shift I, and that will put you into insert in the lines that you've selected, and you can just start typing. So like stuff, and then you hit Escape to go back into normal mode, and it will just do it to all the lines you selected. Yeah. I've gotten like pretty decent at Vim. I'm not amazing, but like I'm pretty good, and I've been starting to play with Spacemacs, which is like Emacs distribution that uh, has evil bindings, which is like the Vim bindings for Emacs, and then a whole bunch of different packages that basically like makes it more Vimy but Emacs. Um, and like it's cool because it does a lot of really good stuff, and I think the plugin system is a lot better. But there's a lot of things that are very Emacs specific, and if or at least not Vim like, and so like it's things that like I just don't know really how to do. Like I don't really use buffers in Vim, which I know is like weird. I use tabs, um, and so someone that uses buffers probably has a lot easier of a time using Spacemacs just because it's a normal thing. Um, but yeah, I just use tabs and I have hotkeys for it all. So I don't know. It's interesting. If we got any feedback. Nothing really. Yeah, this is Tmux here. That's what I'm swapping between windows with. If I ever end up going back to Linux, I want to use this. Sway VM. It's a what the fuck? Oh, WM. It's an i3 compatible window manager that is for Wayland. And it's just starting to kind of like really, I think, hit feature parity. I don't really like tiling in OS 10. Like, there's a bunch of projects out there that do it. Because I don't think it works as cleanly because it has like all the decorations for like all this shit. I think it's kind of weird on how they do it on OS 10. But I think it's interesting and I like it. No one's really given us anything. Yeah. So I don't know. I know that we like. Wait. What does my prefix implementation do? I guess we could also do it like an exists like, to check if the actual word exists. So it's a complete match rather than a prefix match. The only difference for that would be we go to the end. Wait. Maybe this is wrong. Is it? No, we're good. Yeah, thanks for coming down. Coming up for watching. Um, yeah, it's a fucking hard language, but hopefully I will get it relatively soon. So yeah, I think we're doing this right. So what happens if you run out of characters? Run out of characters before we get to the end of it. Hmm. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hang out or get off here. I did like what I was planning to do. We got it working, and that's pretty sweet. And that's good. Maybe I'll come back on later tonight or tomorrow and do more streams.